G'day guys, ZiggyD here, and today I'm honoured to present to you guys an upcoming unique from the patch 2.3.0 Prophecy League. And I say I'm honoured because I was actually reached out to by the Diamond Supporter creator of this item to be able to present it to you guys. We wanted me to present it to you guys, so I'm very honoured to receive that opportunity. Now, the creator is BEAST FUR SHAWL, and this is the BEAST FUR SHAWL. Some of the more perceptive of you may notice what he was going for there with the name. Very creative. I like it. The quickest way to understand your own strengths and weaknesses is to walk in the skin of another. The art for this item is based on a traditional image of a three-headed elephant from Laos, which is where the originator, the creator of this item is from. And the story of the item is that he wanted to create a item that would allow, in a single item, you to be able to play a CI Righteous Fire build. And that's fairly difficult to do, and he said that they weren't able to arrive at a single item that could do that. It would take multiple items to do that. However, they did arrive at this final item, what you see on screen right now, and it is, quite frankly, if I had to pick a word for it, it is a bit of a beast, for sure. I'm sorry. Basically, one of the key points of this item was this 40% increased energy shield recovery rate, which means that if you get 1% ES Regeneration, that becomes 1.4% ES Regeneration. That works on both the recharge of energy shield and also the regeneration if you get something like Zealot's Oath and various sources of regeneration. So he said that with this item, he now hopes to be able to make a hybrid Righteous Fire build with it, and it obviously has some nice synergies for a hybrid Righteous Fire spellcaster, in that this item also has 10% increased radius of area skills, which will affect your Righteous Fire and any other AoE spells that you're using, and 40% spell damage. It's a bit of a beast, offensively speaking. In addition to that powerful defense of the increased energy shield recovery rate, and then on top of that, it doesn't have a small amount of energy shield. This looks to me like it's going to be a pretty top tier item, and in fact I think that Carcass Jack has a bit of a run for its money with this thing, because this thing's coming for it. This three-headed elephant is charging for it, because this is giving you a huge amount of damage, that radius, good ES, and also that recovery rate. A very powerful item for sure. I think that even CI or hybrid Righteous Fire builds aside, this is going to see a lot of use. Quite simply because it's a powerful defensive item with very powerful offenses on it as well. Now there is one point of balancing on this item that they had to give it some sort of drawback, so it has 5% increased damage taken, but 5% increased damage taken is not really that bad, especially when you've got a solid defensive chest, and if you're stacking a fair bit of energy shield regeneration, then you might not really even notice that much. It does slightly increase the shot, the risk of one-shots, but there's other ways of dealing with those damage types that could make that happen. It looks like with this thing in the game that Carcass Jack for a lot of builds is simply going to be a stepping stone into this item, or that items that want to go for more energy shield focus rather than kind of Carcass Jack being more of a hybrid, they'll be able to get this and still get very powerful area scaling and potentially even more damage overall because of that spell damage. Of course, when creating these items, the Grinding Gear game developers don't reveal their planned rarity. That's something that we have to end up discovering for ourselves, and they never really clearly state that. So if I had to guess though, this looks to me like it's going to be a tier 1 rarity item, something that is not going to drop too often and is going to be quite valuable because so many builds are going to love this. So thank you very much, BEAST FUR SHAWL, for allowing us to take a look at and drool over this upcoming item in the Prophecy League. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and whether you think that this would work nicely in one of your builds. That is it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.